Hello everyone, my name is Ron Paolo and welcome back to another video. In this video, I think that what I am about to discuss in this video may sound a little bit weird to you. And also, I have never even thought about sharing a lot in terms of the current state of my love life, which I don't even have at all. So being single is not a bad thing, as long as you can resist falling in love with someone whom you think you could be madly infatuated with. We all have this kind of lovely feeling of experiencing what we usually call the thunderbolt, or in simple words, love at first sight, while your heart is beating so fast out of pleasurable desire to fall head over heels for someone you still glance at. I'm just not prepared for love yet, okay? When I first experienced love at first sight in high school, I kept hiding my insecurities and every new aphrodisiac desire I felt for such a beautiful and affectionate girl who was just about my age. I am not giving out any real names over here, so the puppy love syndrome was affecting my heart and any new emotions deep down inside of me, so it was hard to resist the temptation to express to someone whom you are deeply attracted to. So you sometimes have no other choice but to write a beloved and truthful love letter, which was how we used to tell our love interest how much we feel about them in the past, especially when I was young. Being unprepared for love taught me something life changing because even love comes in all different directions, not just to your spouse or your loved one, but also to anyone you were mutual friends with. The advice used to go like this: it is nothing perpetually immoral to delay love just because you think you are not ready to take on the full commitment to ultimately change the relationship with someone you secretly love. You shouldn't buy love because love should never be a type of transaction that you should negotiate. Be patient until you are mentally, spiritually, financially, and bravely prepared to deal with the negative intricacies that loving someone will bring upon you. And I am also too busy for love. Why? Because I was always so focused on not just a full-time job, but also other family priorities and anything business related, especially playing my part as a content creator on YouTube. I would always think about dating as a form of distraction that would greatly hinder me from achieving my dreams. That was probably the reason why I never wanted to download Tinder or any other dating apps that most of us Gen Z millennial kids would commonly use when soul searching for another single prospect to date. If I were still too busy for love, then I may never even get married in the future at all. But here's what I think you should know about getting the state of busyness involved with the scope of love. There will always come a drastic and menial time when you will be too busy with other life priorities that you need to take part in. Always remember that you are free to pursue finding someone you will wholly commit your whole life to, because you are destined for love at any time of the day, even when you are still preoccupied or not. If I am not even so busy with too much work anymore, then maybe that would be the perfect moment for me to search for love once again when time permits me to, okay? Another reason, well, I would always think that it is too late for me to love somebody now. Because age is just a number. Age is just a number for all of us lovers, as love experts would often say. And even back then, as I was growing up, I think I may have missed my chance to obtain my grandiose opportunities to go on dates with anyone who used to have a crush on me. What I thought before was that if only I had a girlfriend at such an early age, I would have had more time to build my own family and have my own kids had I also gotten married earlier. You see, marriage isn't something to joke around with because, to be frank, it's a serious and a matrimonial partnership to get yourself into. I'm not saying that you shouldn't marry at an early age, but others were still not married after they had reached the age of 30. They were still feeling so happy after their independent lives. One important thing to note would be this. So, it is never too late to look for the one you think you will love the most. And even marriage shouldn't be a rushed interaction between two lovers who desperately need to start a family immediately. Always take your time to deal with love slowly because there will never be a perfect age to fall in love for the first time in your life. Okay? Just try to remove the phrase, oh, it's too late for me now, and focus on how you will learn to love someone in the present time rather than always overthinking about all of the poorly made decisions that you still experience depressing regrets about. I may be 25 years old at the time of recording this video, but at least I can still plan on how I can improve my charming skills towards potential girls I would have strong feelings for. And lastly, I am still painfully shy to romance someone, sadly. In my whole life, I have grown up to be such a chronic introvert and a hopeless romantic who doesn't even have any other hope whatsoever to even flirt with girls. Even while I was shy before, I still felt some aggravating tensions of rudimentary stress points the next time I attempted to physically be in an embarrassing community filled with just women. Being shy just makes me stay away from people who don't even give a damn about me. I am definitely okay with just spending more time all alone to give myself my well deserved peace so that no one will ever make me feel anxious about my introvertedness, as it is still a contributory part of my personal character. Don't ever feel guilty for yourself. If you're still shy, make yourself convincing enough to flirt next time if you are actually prepared to take the first step in talking about love without mixing your words up too much out of nervousness. Stay calm under pressure. As always, when involving yourself in uncomfortable conversations about flirting and sweet talking. So, if you are too shy, that is a good sign, which means that you are still building your ability to stay confident for longer until the point where no one will ever make you feel so nervous anymore. Nobody was born to be entirely confident and steadfast in their personalities. So that will be all for this video today. I am still single currently, and I don't know yet for how long I will remain single for a long time, but surely there will not ever be a time to delay love any longer. So don't even encourage me to find a girlfriend already, okay? You don't need to give me any other recommendations about that. So yeah, I do hope that you have learned so much about love advice from this video. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well if I have helped you out in making your own start in your love life. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good day, everyone, and goodbye.